What's up, Magic fans? Mackenzie Thurkill here with another episode of Orlando Magic Soundoff presented by Socios. We're 11 games into the season, and it has been nothing short of electric. So today's guest and I talked all things Cole Anthony, Franz Wagner, and of course, our new City Edition jerseys. Check it out. Welcome in, everybody, to another episode of Orlando Magic Soundoff presented by Socios. I'm Mackenzie Thurkill, and I am so excited today to be joined by TJ and Shayna. Guys, thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to join me and, of course, talk a little Orlando Magic basketball. Of course, it's been a very exciting start to our season thus far, and we have a couple topics we're going to run through. But for starters, let's talk about Cole Anthony, who has not only been electric on the court, but off the court as well, especially with his post-game interviews. But it leads me into wanting to ask you guys, do you guys think he is in the running for potential most improved player? TJ, I'm going to start with you.
Well, just to start out, I think no doubt. I think Cole has been one of the most electric players in the league so far. Just every night is like can't watch or can't miss TV. And he's doing everything. He's like a young Damian Lillard is the way I kind of see his game. He takes the basket, he hits it from the logo. He's good at everything, and he's brought in energy that we haven't seen in years here in Orlando. And I think most improved player. I was looking at his stats, and it went from 12.9 points per game to 20 points right now, and it's probably only going to keep going up the way he's playing right now. And I think no doubt most improved player. He should definitely be in consideration.
Stats, if you look at his season stats of last year, 2020, 2021, to his current stats for having only played 11 games, they have drastically improved. Shayna, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, same thing with what TJ said. I honestly really believe that Cole Anthony has improved a lot, and it's also really a joy to see him play. And sorry about that, my dog's making noises. But yeah, it's really good to see him improving, and it's a really good joy to see him play. Like last night's game, it was amazing. And also adding on to what TJ said, he has limitless range, and it's really cool.
Yeah, and so in last night's game, we beat the Utah Jazz in a thrilling game. He, of course, set a new career high for himself in points, finishing with 33. And it seems that every week we just see him hitting a new level, which I absolutely love. And also, I think we all have been agreeing upon, there's so much electricity, not only coming from him, but just stemming throughout this team. His post-game interview last night with Dante, where he's kind of telling him everything about what happened in that game. And he's like, facts, just staring straight into the camera. And it's like, you want to see that. You want to see that energy from a young guy such as Cole, who's so trying to eagerly prove himself, not only within this team, but within this league for what is such a young team.
Oh, no doubt.
What has been a highlight for you guys watching Cole?
A highlight, you have to come back to me on that one. But
I know.
TJ, go ahead.
For me, I would say going back to Madison Square Garden, his family being there and just going off. That was like, I didn't know that he was going to be able to hit that year this early in his career, and like he looked like Michael Jordan. Like he was like the best. Nobody could stop him that night, and that shows that he has that potential, and hopefully can get to a little consistent basis like that. But that just shows what level he can reach. So I would say that's my highlight. Just going back home to New York.
Especially because he finished that night with 16 rebounds, and he is not a tall guy comparatively to other guys in this league. And I remember he was even saying, he was like, I got 16 and I know I can do more. So let's see if he ends up getting more than 16 in the bag in the upcoming season. Shayna, do you got anything for me?
yeah, I was also gonna say like him as a player, he also helps his other teammates improve too. So I feel like every time he's on the court, the whole team just does even more better than what they already are.
It makes me think of
I feel like everybody.
Yeah, it makes me think of a tweet I saw him post. I believe it was earlier before the season actually started. And he was like, don't get it twisted. Like, I want to see my brothers succeed too. Like, their success means just as much as his own, which is so important in a locker room setting. And so like I said, you just see that kind of bleed over, and you see that on their social media of them hyping each other up anytime any of them have big games. It's not just about me as a player. It's not just about number 50 for Cole. Like, it's about everybody on the team. And that is so key for any locker room culture, I think. But let's
No
switch
doubt.
gears to another young guy on the team. He might not be in his sophomore season. In fact, he is actually a rookie, but he himself has also been stunting this season, which I don't think anyone was expecting. And I'm talking about Franz Wagner. So exciting to see how much he has been able to give to this team this season. Shayna, what have been your thoughts on number 22?
Yes, honestly, Franz has honestly really like blown my mind every time he's on the court. Yet, like, not even just yesterday. Also, the other game, the last game that they played, I think it was who is it that they played before
The
yesterday?
Spurs.
They yeah, so the Spurs, like every time Franz is in the game, you just see him dunking, getting steals, all this and that, and it's just really a joy to watch.
Yeah,
So it's like when he had did that, I feel like he doesn't just stick to being regular. I feel like he always like goes all out and about. So I really like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. TJ?
Yeah, I would say, to be honest, I didn't watch him that much at Michigan, so I wasn't very familiar with his game. But then from like day one, I'm like, this guy is like, he's the new face of German basketball. He's like the new Dirk. He's good at everything. He's like one of the best. I saw his defensive ratings are like some of the best of all the rookies. His points is like third or something like that, and he's killing it. And I think no doubt should be rookie of the year. Either him or Jalen. Jalen, I think, is going to turn it up a notch the second half of the rest of this year. But Franz he's amazing to watch for sure.
Final topic, which I think is very exciting because we get to see the debut of them in a couple weeks, but our new city edition jersey. So before we actually get into a little bit of like the nitty grittiness of what all is going to be on these jerseys, I want to get your overall thoughts on them. Shayna, starting with you.
I honestly believe this jersey is better than the one last season because it incorporates more of like the orange
Mm-hmm.
in our city and everything. So I really do like it. Yeah. And then the fact that you guys still kept the stars on it and everything, I like it.
Yeah, for
Because I
sure.
thought you would have like changed it, like changed the whole thing. But I really do like it.
TJ?
Right when I saw it, I was like, "Oh no!" I was like, "I'm about to lose some money,"
I did not know what you were
because
talking about.
no, I was like, "Oh no, I'm about to lose some money because I'm definitely about to have to get this jersey." Now I just have to decide. I was like, "What player am I gonna get?" Because there's so many good options, and right when I first saw it, I was like, the retro logo, perfect mix with the city edition. The colors are awesome, and then seeing the details. I can't remember the exact quote, but like the pinstripes have like the famous magic quote, really small on the jersey, and like just those small
No, why
details
not
make it
us?
even
Why not
cooler.
now?
And
Yeah.
yeah, right. And yeah, it's super cool. I'm excited to see all the merch that comes along with it and stuff. I'm just have to throw all my money towards it because it's gonna be.
Yeah,
I know it's
I
gonna look
absolutely
nice.
love it. Of course, this is our third year of seeing the orange being incorporated for the Orlando Magic. Like you said, we're throwing it back. You have like the old school logo, you have the pinstripe, you have the star. So it's really paying homage to classic Orlando Magic basketball from the 90s, but with a twist, which I think is so fun for this team because it almost seems like it's a new version. I'm sure there will have some sort of nickname for this team, but it's like the new Heart and Hustle essentially, but like younger, which
Oh
I
yeah.
absolutely love. And I love, like you were saying, the pinstripes where it's the why not us, why not now? And it's so true for this team. Why not us? Why not now? For as much as we're trying to prove in this league, but for being so young.
Oh
Shader,
yeah, for sure. I think they're definitely some of the best jerseys in the league,
A.
no doubt.
Shane,
So
are you gonna cop a jersey?
Yes, for sure. I was already telling my mom, I was like, Mom, I'm about to buy this jersey. I don't care what you say. It looks really, really good. And I'm already like Like the other day, I was literally at the shop and I had to get the old jersey because I figured like right after you guys get the new one, it's gonna like not be available anymore. So I
Hmm.
just copped the old jersey, but I'm about to get the new one, the new city edition.
I love it. So I know the jerseys, they go on sale. They'll be available for purchase beginning November 15th. And then they're going to be debuted for the first time on November 24th when the Orlando Magic take on the Charlotte Hornets, which is that Wednesday right before Thanksgiving. So it's coming up. It's just around the corner. I've seen, of course, there's been so many other teams who have already debuted their city edition jerseys, and I'm just like, come on, like I'm ready. I want to see it. I want to see the court. I want to see it all.
Yes, yes.
I I am absolutely gonna be at that game. It's gonna be awesome. I know all the graphics. Everything in the
Yeah,
arena is gonna be orange,
it's such a
and it's
vibe
like the
because it's
best
so
time.
it's so different from what we're usually accustomed to here at the Amway Center.
Oh yeah, it like flips the flips the
Hmm.
traditional like, basically upside down. It's like we're here.
I
Don't
like
mess
it.
with
I
us.
like it. Well, TJ, Shayna, thank you guys again so much for taking time out of your day to join me here on Orlando Magic Sound Off presented by Socios. It was an absolute pleasure talking to both of you. And again, thank you guys so much. Thanks again to today's guest for joining me here on Orlando Magic Sound Off presented by Socios. If you watched today's episode and you thought to yourself, I would love to be able to join to talk about my favorite NBA team, make sure you follow our Instagram page and keep a lookout for our Instagram stories where you can apply to join me next time. That'll do it for me. I'm Mackenzie Thurkill, and go Magic.